All right, thank you. So after that short 5-minute break that we just had, do you both feel like you've adequately stated everything that you wanted to say? Because before we go into the negotiation portion of this, I really think that it's important that everyone is able and felt like everything that they had to say so far has been shared. So does anyone have anything else to add?
No.
Okay. So I think I have a general understanding of the issues that brought you here today. Let me see whether we can summarize what you've expressed in the shape of an agenda. So I can see that both of you want to finish this issue today so that you can get it behind you. For the agenda, I would like to talk about how we will handle the damages done to the suit. Additionally, the two of you seem dissatisfied with your past interactions. So should we put a discussion on how to interact in the future on the agenda?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so are there any other issues that need to be added to this agenda?
No.
Okay. So, I see that Matt needs the store's reputation to remain intact, and Miranda needs to buy a new suit and also to feel validated, which actually I think is something that you both share. You both say that it's the principle of the thing, and you both wish that you were treated better. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we are able to achieve a solution that meets those interests, would you be satisfied?
Yes.
Okay. So I found that disputants make better decisions if they think about criteria for fairness before they begin the actual negotiation about money or anything else. So you've both indicated that you desire a fair settlement. I need to understand what you mean by fair. So please explain to me just what you think fair means in terms of this situation.
I mean, for me, at least $500 seems fair.
Okay. So actually, instead of talking about physical settlements, let's just talk about overall how you would feel validated in this situation. So would that mean feeling heard, making sure that your point got across?
Yeah, I mean, both of those things.
Okay. And what does fairness look like for you, Matt?
I would say getting your point across.
Mm-hmm.
You know, both agreeing on something. No, not necessarily agreeing. Fairness. I guess you get some, I get some. I mean, we each get a little bit of something. I think that's fair.
Okay. Thank you both. So I would also like to take a few moments for both of you to brainstorm possible solutions so that way we can come up with a solution that we both agree on. So before we start talking about solutions, let's take a couple of minutes to brainstorm what possible solution we can come up with. So first, I'm going to give you both a piece of paper. And I would like us to take a few minutes to write down individually what solutions we can think of. So as of right now, let's just try to write down any idea that you can come up with in terms of what you think would be fair for this issue. So let's just take a couple of minutes and write down your ideas individually of what solutions you can think of. You are both encouraged to think about the problem in new ways, and wild and creative ideas are good because that may lead to other ideas that are workable. So no idea is too broad or too big because anything will help us come to a solution. So since we've had a few moments to write down possible solutions to this issue, I will alternate in asking each of you to contribute one idea. All ideas will be given the same respect, and building on the ideas of the other party is desirable. So Matt, if Miranda says something that you think you could agree on or build off of, feel free to share. Miranda, if Matt says something that you could build off of or agree with, please feel free to share that as well. So let's go ahead. If I could borrow your pen, let's go ahead and kind of share the ideas that you had both laid out. So Miranda, let's start with your ideas of possible solutions.
Well, dry rug cleaners can pay for a new suit.
Okay, pay for a new suit. Thank you for that idea. Matt, would you like to share an idea?
Sure. I could provide you with free dry cleaning
Okay.
for the future,
Like indefinitely.
for the year.
Okay, free dry cleaning for a year. Miranda, do you have another idea?
Well, it would be nice if like your nephew apologized.
Okay, nephew apologizing. Matt, do you have any other ideas? If not, that's totally fine.
No, I don't think I have any other ideas.
But
Oh, sorry.
no, it's okay.
All right, so I actually think that now it would be useful for me to talk to each of you separately again, because I have a couple ideas that I'd like to run by you individually before we come back together. So at this point, I will talk to Miranda first. So Matt, if you could step out of the room. So Miranda, I know that you have mentioned that you might not have acted in the best way towards Matt or the cleaning company, and that you admitted that you could have handled yourself a little bit better and with like less angry. So do you think it would be possible for you to apologize to Matt if you also got an apology from Matt or Matt's nephew?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, so if you think that you could give a sincere apology to Matt, maybe we can come to another solution that would involve something along the lines of just treating each other better in the future without having to pay, without them having to pay $1,000 for a new suit. Do you think that we could come to a solution like that? Okay, so at this point, I'm going to talk to Matt, and then we can both come back together, and hopefully we can both have an apology. So Matt, if you want to come back in. So Matt, Miranda has stated that your cleaning company has not apologized and was rude and dismissive about her suit, and she felt ignored and said that it's just the principle of the thing. So do you think that you would be able to apologize in a sincere manner to Miranda whenever she comes back?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. And if she were to also apologize for her behavior to you, do you feel that you could come to some sort of agreement that hopefully would result in less financial means for the both of you?
Sure.
Okay. So with that, I will call Miranda back in, and we can talk about some possible issues or solutions. All right, so welcome back to the room. So I know with both of you, we had talked about apologies. I know that both of you felt like your feelings were invalidated. You both said that it's the principle of the thing and that you didn't like how your interactions had been in the past. So with that, I would like to open up the floor to both of you to kind of interact with each other and say if there's anything on your mind.
Well, I do feel bad about my nephew not being professional in any way. He is my nephew, and that's the reason why he has the job. So on behalf of my nephew and myself, I'm sorry. And I can offer you, I would like to not have to pay for the suit because it is the policy, but I can provide you with dry cleaning for a year for free, if that helps.
I'm also sorry that I got angry with your nephew. So I really appreciate you saying that. It really does mean a lot for me. And, you know, really that was just kind of like the important thing to me. So I don't know. I don't need you to pay for a year worth of dry cleaning. That seems like a lot.
All right, so thank you both for apologizing to each other, and thank you for offering to do the free dry cleaning. And thank you so much for saying that he might not need to do that. So if we are able to talk about our interactions in the future, do you agree that you could still continue coming to this dry cleaning place so that way you're able to still have a good relationship with them and then they are able to also keep their reputation intact?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, great. So just to work on our agreement here. So what are some tangible things and behaviors that we can do for the future to help make your interactions with each other stay positive?
If I'm frustrated, I can, if not, yell.
Okay, so you will voice your opinions in a calm manner.
Yeah.
Okay. And Matt, what are some things that you can do to help your interactions with Miranda be okay in the future?
Be more engaged, not on the phone and not caring really. I could care more.
Okay. So, are there any other issues we should discuss in terms of this mediation agreement?
No, that feels good to me.
Okay. So, allow me to read the agreement out loud and then I'll have you both sign it, and that way we can come to a solution in the future. So, in regards to this mediation session, as long as Miranda can stay calm and voice her opinions in a calm manner without yelling, Matt will agree to be more engaged and caring in the future, and Miranda will stay a loyal customer if Matt agrees to provide her with a genuine service. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so with that, I will have you both sign on here and add a date. Okay, so just to conclude here today, both of you should be proud for seeking mediation as it has helped you create this agreement. The success of this agreement is really, or the success of this agreement and an improved relationship between the two of you depends on where you both go next. So please keep everything that we talked about here today in mind, especially when it comes to your interaction with each other in the future. So again, this agreement is something that you both came up with, so I really do applaud you for that. And as you can see, a lot of issues are able to actually be solved with mediation. So I want to thank you both so much again. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad that we were able to settle this just in one day. So I appreciate that. So you're both dismissed, and thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.